Today, Maxime Bernier made a choice. For the last several days, I have made it clear that Maxime could decide to work with us to help defeat Justin Trudeau or to put himself first. He's made his decision. Maxime has been afforded every opportunity to be a helpful and contributing member of the Conservative team. However, since losing the leadership, Maxime has repeatedly demonstrated that he is more interested in advancing his personal profile than advancing Conservative principles. He has decided that he is more important than his Conservative colleagues and indeed the Conservative Party. He has traded an opportunity to influence policy in government for his own personal ambition. During his time in the Conservative caucus, not once did Maxime come to me or any member of our team with ideas about the issues that he's now raising. As Shadow Minister for Innovation, he was given every opportunity to come to the table with his ideas and apply them to policy. He never did. In retrospect, it is clear that Maxime made this decision a long time ago. Under my leadership, Conservatives have consistently and unequivocally stood up for balanced budgets and low taxes, for secure borders and planned and lawful immigration, for a strong Canadian identity and for freer trade. It is unfortunate that Maxime, supposedly a strong proponent of these values, has chosen to abandon our fight to have them represented in government. Canadians are looking to us for leadership to replace Justin Trudeau's entitled and out-of-touch Liberal government with a government that actually puts people first. We will continue our work. We have an amazing, united, and principled team, and we are squarely focused on what we have to do in the next year. And as my speech tomorrow will make clear, and as we will show throughout this weekend, Conservatives are strong and ready to meet the challenge of governing this great country. Thank you. Aujourd'hui, Maxime a fait un choix. Depuis plusieurs jours, j'ai bien fait comprendre que Maxime pouvait décider de travailler avec nous pour défaire Justin Trudeau ou se mettre au premier plan. Il a pris sa décision. Maxime a eu toutes les possibilités raisonnables d'être un membre utile et coopératif de l'équipe conservatrice. Cependant, depuis qu'il a perdu la course à la chefferie, Maxime ne cesse de démontrer qu'il cherche plus à faire valoir son image personnelle qu'à défendre les principes conservateurs. Il a décidé qu'il est plus important que ses collègues conservateurs et en fait que le Parti conservateur. Il a laissé une occasion d'influencer la politique au gouvernement pour avancer ses ambitions personnelles. Quand il faisait partie du caucus conservateur, pas une seule fois Maxime n'a présenté à moi ou à un membre de mon équipe des idées sur les enjeux qu'il soulève. À titre de ministre de cabinet fantôme responsable de l'innovation, il a eu toutes les possibilités de venir à la table avec ses idées pour en faire des politiques. Il ne l'a jamais fait. En rétrospective, il est clair que Maxime a pris sa décision depuis longtemps. Sous mon leadership, les conservateurs défendent constamment et sans équivoque l'équilibre budgétaire et l'allègement fiscal, des frontières sécuritaires et une immigration légale, une identité canadienne plus forte et un libre-échange accru. Il est malheureux que Maxime, qui est censé défendre ces valeurs, ait choisi d'abandonner notre lutte pour que ces valeurs soient représentées au gouvernement. Les Canadiens se tournent vers nous pour un leadership, pour remplacer le gouvernement libéral, déconnecté et arrogant de Justin Trudeau par un gouvernement qui les traite en priorité. Nous allons poursuivre notre travail. Nous avons une excellente équipe unie et fondée sur des principes. Et nous nous concentrons fermement sur ce que nous devons faire au cours de la prochaine année. Comme le précisera clairement mon discours de demain, et comme nous allons le démontrer ce week-end, les conservateurs sont forts et prêts à relever le défi de diriger ce grand pays. Merci.
Comment personnellement vous vous sentez aujourd'hui? Comment vous vous sentez?
je pense aujourd'hui, c'est clair que M. Bernier a choisi d'aider Justin Trudeau au lieu d'aider notre caucus conservateur et notre équipe. Alors, j'ai hâte de travailler avec tous les conservateurs, tous les gens qui veulent une alternative à Justin Trudeau. Je peux vous dire que notre caucus, notre parti est là pour lui.
Êtes-vous soulagé qu'il soit parti ou ça vous fait peur qu'il soit parti parce que ça peut vous nuire?
Je suis toujours content de travailler avec notre équipe. J'aime le défi que j'ai maintenant et ça, c'est de remplacer Justin Trudeau. Et je travaille très, très fort chaque jour avec beaucoup d'optimisme, avec beaucoup d'énergie et beaucoup de positivité.
Has Mr. Bernier reached out to you before this? Has he reached out to you, or has this come as a total surprise to you?
I think it's clear over the past few days and weeks that Maxime Bernier has made this choice. He has decided to help Justin Trudeau and abandoned the best alternative to this Liberal government. It's becoming more and more clear as he communicated and put statements out that he was doing so on his own and not part of a team that had offered him every opportunity to help implement the very ideas that he claimed to care about. It's obvious that this has been coming for a long time. And in retrospect, he probably made this choice to help Justin Trudeau a long time ago.
Such a negative force, why didn't you ask him to leave or remove him before he decided to make the statement today, which basically says he's going to create another party?
Well, I've always challenged him to put personal ambition aside and to concentrate on the common ground that all Conservatives can rally around. We have a convention here full of 3,000 people, all different kinds of Conservatives, and I always challenged him to work together as a team as he claimed that he would.
Mr. Scheer, you said that he had chosen today to help Justin Trudeau. Does that mean you think that his decision to try to form his own political party will hurt your electoral chances?
Well, no, because I know that more and more Canadians have a sense of urgency about replacing Justin Trudeau in the next election. And I'm very confident that everyone who wants the same things that Conservatives are fighting for, lower taxes, a balanced budget, an end to the carbon tax, planned, orderly, and lawful immigration, defending our great Canadian identity and our history, will support our party. And I'm very optimistic about the road ahead.
So how is he helping Justin Trudeau? How is he helping Justin Trudeau then?
He has chosen to put himself above all those things, and he has chosen to abandon the best alternative to the Liberal Party, the Conservative Party of Canada, fighting for all the very things that Conservatives are here to talk about: planned and lawful immigration, lower taxes, an end to the carbon tax. He has chosen to put himself ahead of that. We will work on despite that, and we will be successful.
If this was clear to you for several days now, as you say, why didn't you take any action?
Well, it's always my hope that people will put aside their personal ambition and their and come back and work as a team, and that's the efforts that we're making.
So is there a line that caucus members can't cross, or is it just until they decide to leave? Do you have a line where the behavior becomes unacceptable? If it was clear that he was helping Justin Trudeau and striking out.
No, today's decision.
Okay.
Today he has decided today to help Justin Trudeau. The challenge I have given every member of my caucus is to come together and work cooperatively. We have shadow ministers that are working very hard to come up with policies that will resonate with Canadians, that will be ready to be implemented when we form government, beyond just a 280 message tweet on social media. That hard work has been done by a tremendous group of individuals. He has been given an opportunity to be part of that. He has chosen not to.
En français, sur le fait que son départ aide Justin Trudeau, est-ce que ça ne veut pas dire, dans le fond, que vous avez peur que ça nuise au parti?
Non, parce que je suis convaincu qu'il y a plus en plus de Canadiennes qui veulent une alternative de Justin Trudeau, qui n'aiment pas les hausses d'impôts, les grands déficits, les problèmes à les frontières. Et ils veulent voir une première ministre qui va régler les enjeux comme ça. Alors, je suis convaincu que ça, c'est une décision personnelle, ça, c'est une décision de Maxime lui-même, et les autres conservateurs, les Canadiennes qui veulent avoir un gouvernement responsable, va continuer de travailler avec nous.
Est-ce que vous vous sentez trahi aujourd'hui? Bon, il lance son parti la journée du Congrès, il a utilisé des mots très, très durs pour qualifier votre leadership, puis le parti, dire que vous avez abandonné les conservateurs, qu'il ne veut pas être réformé de l'intérieur. Est-ce que vous vous sentez trahi aujourd'hui?
Écoute, il y a des moments de politique quand les personnes choisissent de de mettre leur propre ambition avant d'un mouvement, avant des idées ou avant d'une pratique. Ça, c'est à M. Bernier d'expliquer. Pour moi, je suis concentré sur le travail avec tous nos députés, nos sénateurs, nos militants qui sont ici à Halifax pour construire la plateforme pour la prochaine élection. Il y a beaucoup de travail à faire. Il y a un grand sens d'optimisme dans la Chambre. Alors, je vais continuer de concentrer sur cet défi et je suis très, très optimiste.
Votre message au
Comment il aide
caucus?
Justin Trudeau? Comment il aide Justin Trudeau? Vous dites il aide Justin Trudeau, vous voulez pas dire ça va venir le parti. J'essaie de comprendre.
Chaque fois que quelqu'un décide de mettre leur propre ambition avant de notre parti, il aide les libéraux. Mais malgré ça, on va continuer de travailler ensemble avec notre équipe formidable, avec nos députés formidables et dynamiques pour proposer des idées pour les Canadiens en premier.
Can you respond to his claim that you've abandoned conservative voters and abandoned conservative principles in
That
favor
you're
for...
morally and intellectually corrupt because you
It's-
focus group everything.
It's been the Conservative Party of Canada that has been leading the fight against the carbon tax. It's been the Conservative caucus that has been fighting for planned and orderly immigration. It's been the Conservative Party of Canada that has fought for balanced budgets, that fought back against the Liberal tax on small businesses. It's been our party and our MPs in caucus that continually, every day, stands up for conservative principles and rejects the polarizing and fear-based politics of the Liberal Party. And even after all of that, Maxime decided that he was going to go his own way and put his own personal ambitions first. So that's his choice. He'll have to live with that. I'm going to get on with continuing to build this movement and showing Canadians that we're ready to govern in 2019.
Do you expect any other Conservatives to leave to follow Mr. Bernier?
No.
Why is that?
Because I believe that members of our caucus who put the team first, who put the priority on being able to implement the policies that we believe in, the principles that we believe in, recognize that we are succeeding, that our policies are resonating with Canadians, our principles are winning Canadians over to our side of the debate. You can only need to look at the Liberals abandoning elements of their carbon tax, announcing that they're giving special deals to large emitters, recognizing that they had to do an image job on cabinet by appointing a cabinet minister to deal with the border crossers that actually had no responsibility and had no department reporting to him. It was all for optics. So you can see that we're winning the debates based on our ideas, based on our strong conservative principles, and that's why I expect every member of the team to continue on that hard work.
Personal, do you think, though? He took and used very strong language to describe your leadership. How do you take that?
I just take it that a long time ago, Maxime Bernier decided that he was going to do this. So I don't take it personally. I think that this was something that he would have done no matter what.
Hey, folks, we got.
Is there any sense of relief on your part that he's just finally decided to just make a clean break of it?
Do you know, now our entire Conservative caucus can move forward in the way that we have been, working cooperatively, making sure that our ideas and our proposals are well thought out, are based on rock-solid conservative principles, and ready to capture the imagination of Canadians. So the sense in caucus is one of great optimism, and I'm very excited to meet with my caucus now and to kick off the convention in a little bit. So just allow me to conclude by saying, it's been the Conservative Party of Canada, it's been the Conservative caucus in this session that has been fighting hard for lower taxes, for balanced budgets, and to scrap the Liberal carbon tax. We've been fighting for planned and orderly immigration, and we've been defending our history, our culture, and our national identity. And today, Maxime Bernier has chosen to abandon that fight and to help Justin Trudeau. I'm about to meet with my caucus. I'm excited to get to work with them and meet the 3,000 members of the Conservative Party of Canada who are here to make sure that we win the next election in 2019. Thank you, merci.